guys, it is Racquel Goldy with The Ripple Effect, and I am here with Luna Scar. She just got off stage, completely killed it. First of all, you look amazing. Beautiful, so amazing. So how was your set?
So it was very exhilarating, let's say that. I come here all the time for concerts, so it's very interesting to be on the other side of it. I feel very fulfilled.
Yeah, literally that is probably the first thing everyone is saying, every artist is saying out of their mouth, because it's crazy when you grow up down here or even just know of this venue and you've seen some of your idols or people you really want to, inspire to be like here, and then you're on that stage, you're in the screen room, we're doing these interviews, what they're doing. So it's very, it makes you feel like you're doing the right thing and you're headed in the right direction. Okay, so I prepped this interview. Your Instagram bio says singer, songwriter, producer, creative visionary. What came first? Singer, songwriter, producer? Like, how did you because I know it's different for different people. Some people start with the songwriting, producing. Some people then get into the actual artist part of it. So how did it work for you?
I think for me, I've always just been very creative. I'm smart, don't get me wrong, but for me, it's always been about the art. So at least for me, the songwriting usually comes first, and then I'll kind of figure out a melody, whatever it may be. And since I was 13, I didn't really have anybody on my side or anyone I knew, so I had to kind of learn to do things myself. So I taught myself how to produce on a Windows computer, just basic looping, and then I just use GarageBand, and then from there, kind of go up, and then, I'm a DIY person. It's just me. I'm a one-woman show, so I do I do all my visuals, I do everything myself. So, I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What do you think is the most important thing you've learned along the way? Do you think it was teaching yourself how to produce, or kind of coming up with your own vibe? Because we're I feel like where 2019, 2018, the past couple of years have been, a lot of artists are very similar now. I feel like one artist comes out and everyone's like, oh my God, they're so completely different. Let's have everyone else be like her now. So how do you feel especially being a female in the music industry, that you differ from other people?
I think what I differ in is my sound's a bit more dark. It's still poppy, but it's very dark. But I think in terms of me just as an individual, I can do a lot of things. I'm not just a one-trick pony. I can produce. I can do all my stuff alone. So even if I'm independent for the rest of my life, I can get my shit done. That's not an issue. I don't know if I can curse, but
it's fine. Whatever. Okay. It's the real you, girl. That's what we want here at the Ripple Effect. And what do you think 2019? What's your ultimate goal? Because I think going yearly is a good thing, because you grow so much in a year and so much can change in a year. So what is we just started 2019. By the end of 2019, what do you want to accomplish or fulfill in your career?
I want to have at least 2 or 3 more projects out. I'll be moving to LA sometime in the summer for school. So hopefully,
Congratulations.
Thank you. So at least play a few shows in LA, kind of get myself known out here, because at least in the local Miami community, I got a decent little audience here. So, kind of build that in LA and just, hope for the best.
Definitely. It's amazing. And what's your writing process like? Because you did say your sound is a little bit different, a little bit darker. So where do you kind of draw that inspiration from? Because you got to draw from somewhere. It doesn't just poof come out of thin air.
Life. That's literally it. I don't know. I go through a lot of different things, and for me, the easiest way to kind of, go about healing from it, just kind of writing it down. Sometimes a song, I'll kind of finish it in literally 5 minutes and just be done with it. Other times I start something and then it takes a few months, and 3 months later I'm oh, I remember that song is this, and I kind of finish it up. But usually something has to be going on. I try to write my songs in the same state of mind. I don't want to feel one way, write part of the song, and then a few months later feel completely different, and then finish the song, because then it takes away from the authenticity of the song.
Yeah, and the consistency is not there at that point. So any advice for up and coming artists? Really kind of do the damn thing, because you are doing it, and you have a good following, and you're gonna move to LA, and I can't wait to see everything, all the great things you're gonna accomplish. So what do you think is one really important piece of advice? A lot of artists have been saying, stick to your heart, and really just, you got to keep going. You're gonna have a lot of obstacles. So what do you think is a very important piece of advice from you?
I think maybe I'm a little biased because that's just what I personally know, but I think learning how to do every single aspect of it, so you don't get necessarily tricked later on in the industry, or so, you can't necessarily depend on everyone all the time. So just learning how to do things yourself, kind of being your own person, and just being able to be self-made.
I love it. That is amazing, and I feel like girl power and be able to be self-made, that is it. All right, and go ahead, shamelessly plug yourself in, because that's what we are all about here at the Ripple Effect, supporting our artists, especially locally. Go ahead, plug them in.
Yes. Oops, sorry. So Instagram is going to be Luna Scar Music. That is also my Twitter. If you guys would like to check out my YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, the whole works, just look up Luna Scar, and I'm right here.
Do it, and of course follow the Ripple Effect, and of course myself, Racquel Goldy. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye.